Good morning, everyone. This is Maggie, or Frugal Mama, the way I call myself. And what everybody calls me in my family, the cheapsteak. Chiguna. That's what they call me. So last year, I paid off 20,000 euro debt. I had two debts. I have more than two debts, but anyways, it was a 20,000 euro debt. So if you want to see how I did it, continue watching. It was something different, and I'm still kind of living the same way. So continue watching to figure out how you can save money on almost everything. Like I said, I was saving extremely for a couple of years, and it helped me pay down one of my debts. One of the debts was my car debt. When the restaurant caught on fire, that one bank debt was 20,000 euros. So we're talking about, oh God, it was in Canadian money, $32,510 or 23,220 US. But in euro, because I'm in Europe, it's 20,000. I'm currently in Greece and have been in Greece for 30 something years. So, yeah. See the picture? It's going to show you. So paying that debt down, because I was paying my monthly minimum, and I saw I wasn't working. So I decided a couple of years ago to do the extreme way and actually pay it down. But I was just doing the minimum, putting 50 extra a month sometimes, and saving up. And I decided last year, last minute, because here in Greece, we do not have a high interest saving account. And the interest was almost non-existent. I was like, okay, it's time to pay it down. Last minute, when I mean last minute before leaving for Charlevoix, because of my work, I decided to pay it off. Took the money from the other two banks that I had and put it in the one bank that one of my loans was in, and paid it off. It changed my life. How? I don't have to think about, my monthly bill, it's gone. The second debt I have is my mortgage. That I haven't paid off, and to be honest, I'm not the one paying for it. That's my husband, because he's here 12 months a year, and why not? He also pays almost most of the electricity bill, and we don't have a phone bill. I cut my phone bill last year. No landline, no nothing. That's a good and a bad thing, isn't it? So this is how I did it. It's not an overnight thing, especially here. And if you're looking at the 32 or 23,000 Canadian or US, you're thinking, sorry about that, you're thinking it's easy. Piece of cake. Well, it's not. Our minimum wage, that's what I get paid here. These 4 months that I've been working in the resort, the minimum wage in Greece is 850 to 900 euros. After paying, like I said, some bills and everything, there's no way you can save up money. So what did I do to get rid of that 20,000 euro debt? Is easy. I don't have hobbies anymore. I had hobbies, I don't even remember, going to the gym. I don't go to the gym. Cooking different meals. I keep it simple. You can see my meals could be a plate of spaghetti with some cheese, and that's it. There's no meat. I do eat meat, people. There's no meat, there's no lavish vegetables, there's nothing. But that was going on for 6 years. That's when I started my YouTube channel and decided I wanted to get out of debt. So putting it out there was kind of going to keep me accountable. And it did. Because this summer I wasn't vlogging and I don't even know how much I spent. But I was going more out, going on trips, doing everything. So yeah, I had some fun. I think it was a burnout from saving extremely extreme 2 3 years, especially 2 years since I started working again and closed my restaurant. 2 3 years extremely, but I've developed habits that kind of keep me on track. Vlogging keeps me on track. Getting the cheapest book and writing everything down, or notebook, writing everything down. This was 50 cents. That's European money. We're always talking about European money. 50 cents. And always giving myself a challenge. So like I said, hobbies non-existent. This is my hobby. Yeah. But this year I am spending money on my hobby. I bought a stand. It's coming. We're going to do an unboxing and see the stand. Yay! A 20 euro stand at last. It also has a ring light on it. So yeah, it's going to double as a light when I'm in France. Long story, I'll tell you guys another time. But yeah, I don't go to the gym anymore. I used to go to the gym. Life is hard, and it's getting harder for everyone. In the US, in Canada, in Greece, in Europe, everywhere. Like, prices are skyrocketing. So I'm keeping it simple. First thing, do I need something? Every time I go out, it's like, oh yes, I need that. And sometimes I do without, but when I'm traveling, as you probably saw in the previous videos, I'm packing things. So it's like, yeah, let me just get 1 or 2 shampoos from here. Let me get a conditioner. Let me get this, some pantyhose, like things that I'm gonna need. Don't forget underwear. We need underwear and socks. Don't tell anyone. And I don't think the way that I'm going, my next trip, I don't think I'm gonna buy any more undergarments. I might buy a few. Or socks. But shoes, I always bring a second pair of shoes because I don't want to be, whoopsies, I have to pay double the price. So yeah, so this challenge that I'm putting myself in again, because until October 9, I hadn't looked at my bank accounts, or I was looking but not actually paying attention, and seeing what I've spent freaked me out. It's like these few months in Greece without an actual budget. Ugh. So it's like, no. There's no way I can continue like this. So I made myself a new budget. But my budget doesn't go by month. It goes by season. So I go, okay, I'm going to start October 10th. Because I wrote everything down on October 9th. And October 10th is like, no. In the morning, have my coffee. I'm a coffee lover. And I actually sit down and figure out what am I going to do. And it's going to be, I'll write more things, I'm sure of it. But, so let's see what my budget is. So, I vape. I don't smoke anymore. I was smoking all summer. I was vaping all winter and smoking all summer. It's like, ugh. But I do allow myself to buy a pack of cigarettes. So, it's 8 months. So I'm starting October 10th to June 10th. No, this is the first copy, and of course I'm going to put more things in it here. So the vape and smoke is 50 per month. I think that's a normal thing for me. Dining out, another 50. Hair and toe products. I mean, shampoo, toothpaste, toothbrush. What else do I need? Deodorant, everything that keeps me clean and tidy. Travel needs, that's my luggage, my passports, paperwork, that all goes here. Clothes and shoes, Yeah, like now I'm thinking I have to go buy some leggings because I don't have not even one pair. And all my jeans don't fit. And I'm sure I'm not going to get anything free. Like this one, this beautiful shirt. I love it. I got it from a friend. It didn't fit her daughter and she gave it to me. It's free. But I do need clothes. Like the shoes I bought for work. It's like, yeah, I do have one pair, but get a second one. I have boots, I have heels. Like one pair of boots, one pair of heels. Mm, these boots that I got from Charlevoix last year for free. I think they're called Uggs or something. But I might need, like I said, leggings, snow boots. So all that, it's going to go in that budget. It's going to be 50 a month. Not 50 every month and then next. It's 8-month budget. So I can keep myself accountable for everything. Where are we? Groceries and junk food. Well, I'm in Greece, I buy groceries. When I'm in the resort, I need comfort food. It's too many months away from your family. That's the other bad thing. While saving money, it's that I'm away from family for God knows how long. I don't see my daughter. So yeah. The good thing is I don't have to pay rent. I don't have to pay for food this year because I'm in France. In France, it's from what I did 3 years ago, 3 winters ago. Or is it 4? Anyways, I went to France to work in Valmorel, and they keep a percentage of your paycheck. That's for your uniform, for it to be washed, your food, and your housing, like a room. It's not too expensive, but it's not cheap either. But they give you breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I was working night shift when I began, so I was eating breakfast, lunch at the Charme where I lived. That was all on the resorts, the food, and dinner at work. Then they switched me to morning, so I wasn't eating breakfast. I didn't have time to have breakfast. Breakfast. Lunch. I would have something really fast before I left for work, and dinner at the resort. So yeah, but you need comfort food. You need chocolate bars. You need chips. You need junk food. So I remember 3 years ago, that was like a chocolate bar, a bag of chips, and a small Diet Coke. Yeah, Diet Coke. Because after that junk food, you need a Diet Coke. Was 15 euros. And I'm like, So it's like, yeah. Give myself 50. Because it's comfort food. You need it. And especially when working away from family for so many months, and I'm doing a big season this year, I'm going to need comfort food. Transportation, another 50. That's my car insurance, car fuel, buses for me to go to Athens, the ferry, and everything. My taxi to go to the airport and come back from the airport. That's expensive. Last year, this year when I came back from Canada, Charlevoix, my taxi was 80 something in euros. So it's like, okay, give yourself 50, and you might use some of it now that you're still here before you leave, but you might also need it just to go to Athens, come back, and when you're in France, you might use a taxi, you might use a bus or anything. My phone, it's 20 a month. So yeah, it's a prepaid phone, so I just keep on adding almost 20 a month, but I do pay sometimes for my husband's, my daughter's, and stuff like that. And the last one is medication. 20 a month, it's 160. Medication. Not only my medication, because I have to take for my thyroid. Now, it's every month. Last week, I took my daughter to the doctor. I paid for it. It came out of my medication money. I got her medication. She got blood work. Everything came out of my budget. I know I might go over the budget, but I really don't care. Let's see how I write it down. So like I said, I was writing it like that. Started October 10th, which I'm still in Greece. I thought May 10th, but still gonna be in France probably. So I took it 1 month after to June. I'm gonna be in Greece. But yeah, I'm gonna do the 8 months. So up to here, it added to 2,960. I'm gonna add another 160 for my medication and anything else I think is necessary for me to survive. And I started going like this. And I'm gonna continue like this, but there's another part. Like the vape, because I bought for the whole winter, was 300. Vape juices, you probably seen the video. So mine is 400, there's 100 left. And I just kept on going and going and going and going. But it's confusing like that. But I'm going to continue writing it like this because I like it. So every time I'm like, okay, money's missing from the, let's see, the transportation, 50 a month. What just happened? And I've spent more than 50 this month. That's why I like my way. I started everything. The 8 months allowance. As you see, transportation went down. So fuel, insurance for 1 month, fuel, and it keeps on going down, down, down. And I think I'm missing one. Anyway, so that keeps me, okay, if I was going to stay in the house, in my house, and not be moving around globally, I would have probably taken a big piece of cardboard paper or a box and wrote everything with proper lines so I can see it every day. But since I'll be going to France, and I'm still in Greece, and by June 10th, I don't know where I'm going to be. I'm going to be in Greece, I'll be in France, I'll be in Charlevoix. I have no idea yet. I might even be in Italy. I might be in... I love my job. It pays me to travel. But it's like, yeah, just put it on here. This is going to be going into the luggage last minute, or my backpack that I take with me to the airport. So let's do a fast recap. No hobbies, except if they're free or after 6 years. Yay, spend 20 on it. So it can be a lot easier and get the light. Food, as simple as possible. I forgot what steak tastes like. Is it any good? Like an actual chocolate steak? Okay, just joking. I do have salads, and I did go out for a steak this summer. I went out for steak. But as you see, it's those little things that really add up. So my basic needs might be different from yours. Sit down, actually think about it 1, 2, 3 days. And think, can I actually do it? Maybe yes, maybe no. But you have to actually think about it. What's your budget going to be? Start weekly, then go to monthly. Me, I cannot do monthly. I'm not even sure. As you saw, I gave myself for transportation 50 a month. And going yesterday to get my new ID. Back and forth with my mom and my daughter to the doctors. Today I'm going to get dressed because I'm wearing pajamas under the shirt. I'm going to be going back and forth. I might need more fuel before I leave. Plus my bus ferry. I think the bus and the ferry and the taxi should go on the travel needs. And not transportation. I don't know. As you saw, I've already went over or close to 100 in spending for my transportation. But I'm not going to be using the car for 5, 6, 7 months. So it's like, duh. That's why I do it. Like, I went over, but I like carrying it on. I cannot be stuck in a 20, 50, 100 month budget for transportation. For clothes and shoes. my sneakers that I got. You probably saw it in the video. If not, go watch it. I spent 50 to 20 for my sneakers. It's over the budget of 50 a month, but I'm gonna go get some leggings these days if I find something that I actually like because I need them. Or I might see something in France like a t-shirt with Club the Resort. I'm not gonna say the name, and go buy it. So yeah, there's a lot of things that actually, but are like standard. Because if I have a standard of 100 a month, I'm gonna spend it like that. But if I have 50, I'll try to stay under the budget. But if you don't spend the 50 in one month, it carries over to the next month. So 50 and 50 is 100. Like my phone, right now it's 160. So when I pay it off, I think it's around 15 or 16 a month. I have €4 left. This month, because I'm going to pay it tomorrow. It's going to carry over to the next month. That's why I like doing a big budget for a few months. If that makes sense to you, because it does to me. Like everything carries over. I tried tracking apps. They're like this month. And I'm like, okay, there's 20 left from the month I just passed. And it doesn't carry over. Or I have to pay for them. And I'm not paying for an app. When I can do everything with a 50 cents. The second thing, or the third, fourth, I lost track. The most important thing, which I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to show you the numbers. Is I went into my savings investing. Yeah, I've started investing 2 years ago. Everything that I've done in the past 6 years, like even the €5 that I saved, everything. So I opened my bank accounts, like you heard, banks, the accounts, because I do have a bank in Canada and I have 3 banks in Greece. I wrote down all my savings in euro and dollar, switched the dollars to euro, and did a sum. I divided that by 10 years. So if I lose my job today, will I be able to survive? So 10 years. No, my emergency fund is not 6 months. It's 10 years. I divided that by 12 months in a year, divided by 31 days, a month, and I got a number, which I'm not telling you guys. That is personal and it's mine. And the number I didn't like it. So it's like, yeah, this winter, you're going to save even more. Even with this challenge, no. You're going to do it to the extreme just to get that number up a little bit and get your daughter and yourself to work in France again, if possible, together in the same resort for summer. Because when I'm outside of Greece, I don't spend money. I don't have a car. I don't have expenses. It's like I'm working 5 days a week. I don't have a car, so I cannot go out to lunch, dinner, and it's going to keep me a balance. So hopefully I do find it. So what did you guys see? Is extreme frugal living just to be able to survive and save for the future good? Or is it really hard work? I know I didn't talk about everything, but we're going to talk about a lot of things. Oh, the last thing. Haircuts and hair. I'm a woman. I have to dye my hair. I buy my dyes. I dye them myself. Or once or twice a year, I might go to my friend's, who is a hairdresser, her house, and she'll do it for 25, 30 euros. With the 30 euros, she actually trims it up a little bit. But that's like once or twice. This year I only went once. And I've bought scissors, so I can cut it myself in France. And I have to go buy dyes, because I forgot to get them, and I have to go get them. Like the last days, I have to get a few dyes, because there's no way I'm paying. So until next time, this video has been too long. Till next time, hope you have fun. Think about it. How can you save? Like everybody's life is different. Enjoy. Have fun.